Hi folks, this is all the fruit, and right behind my hotel in the small Kalimantan town of Balaikarangan, here this ruin-like thing is my hotel, but right behind it there seems to be something like an ancient durian grove. Still haven't been at the trees, but they look like they're well over 100 years old, and so of course I'm gonna go and explore there. I hope that I can make it there. A couple of days ago there were heavy rains. As you can see from the vegetation behind there, everything was flooded. I hope it's dry enough now. Let's see what we have here. Couple pisang kapok bananas which don't look too good. And here's something. Those dark stems, they remind me of monkey fingers banana. But those bananas are far too thick for monkey fingers. Well, a couple of the pseudo stems have been chopped down. So if the bananas have been taken, they most probably have no seeds and there's some cultivar. If the bananas have been left here, some at least have been left here. However, those are slightly angular and also don't have big seeds. They don't have seeds, but those don't look like. I would guess that this could again be some hybrid between what monkey fingers and kapok or whatever, but I cannot find bananas where I can verify this. Some banana bunches have been taken, as you can see here. Yeah, this doesn't look like kapok. But again, no seeds. Interesting. Well, what have we got here? Maybe some water apple. Water apples seem to be in season right now. This banana plantation, and those are definitely planted, doesn't look good. I don't know why. In the durian trees there seems to be some fig with bright red fruits. Let's see what we can find there. The water has receded and is giving me some access to already yellowed monkey banana fruits. That's what normal monkey finger bananas look like. And nobody will complain if I snack a couple, because nobody is usually harvesting monkey fingers. Here they are, folks. Here they are. Tightly packed with seeds. Very aromatic. Something fell, but unfortunately no durian, but just a fig. Yeah. Sweet, sour, and very aromatic. Not too bad. Until you realize that you have to spit out the seeds. Getting muddier. But fortunately, there's a classic jungle bridge over the stream. 3 bamboo stems which are bending under my weight. Very cool way of fixating them. And I'm already in the ancient durian grove. Squirrel. Still munching on my bananas. Look at that tree. Well over a meter thick. Even without the small buttresses, it must be 1.20 meters. That's probably well over 100 years old. Those here are not much younger. Big bananas growing in between. This could be pisang embun or Gros Michel banana, but I'm not sure. Really majestic trees. They are not too thick for European standards. We have a lot of trees which can get a meter or thicker, but they are very tall. Only cottonwood forests in Europe can compare to that, and some conifer forests, but of course those look very different. I was told to pay attention to such markings along the little jungle trails, because that means that there could be some traps here. You know, stuff like Rambo and Predator? Yeah, those jungle traps, folks, they are not fiction. They are being used by those people here. Normally they are being used to hunt boar and wild deer, but during periods of war they are also being used against humans. People walking here, some of them barefoot. Hoof prints. There are goats in the village, but those, I don't know, there are no big forest right around the village, but those still could be wild boar or maybe some deer. So beware of booby traps, folks. Here a durian tree with nice buttresses. Wow, those things are 35 to 40 meters tall at least. Most durian species can get well over 50 meters tall. So must be on the lookout for stuff like punji sticks, spiked balls, pits. However, well, in one village they told me that nowadays what they use is mostly slings. Well, I'm relieved. Cocoa trees. Here they don't seem to harvest the cocoa. However, in Tekong, at the border, I actually saw them drying the cocoa in the village. Why don't they harvest it here? In Malaysia they don't harvest it because the price the government pays for it is not enough. But here actually they should have a sufficient incentive to harvest that cocoa. Here a durian hut, really neatly built, tin roof, plastic walls, and still haven't learned how to make those bamboo sheets. It's like a miracle. You can basically make flat, comfortable shields in a couple minutes. Seems like the durian season was over some time ago. I don't see a single durian which is not completely rotten, completely brown yet. A lot more of those ancient durians I had. Why didn't I take videos of the even more impressive durian groves of central Kalimantan? Oh, this is also quite impressive, at least 1.5 meters thick. Even the ones which are thinner, you cannot say that they are younger, because it's possible that they are just as old and just planted too closely together. Beautiful forest. Really tall trees. Brotinut, those are 2 brotinut trees. However, it seems that all the nuts have been harvested. Bamboo is often being planted. Here somebody built a hut, mostly out of bamboo. Is this Dukulangsat here? And what is this tree? They are still planting young trees here, but the main crop of this area are definitely still the durians. Majestic durian trees everywhere around me. I would like to sleep in such a grove. Well, I could right now. I don't see a single durian on the tree, so it's not too dangerous to sleep here. If there were still durians on the trees, of course. Well, even this hut, I think, is not completely safe. I wonder how often durians hit some of those people on the head. Another beautiful ancient tree. The buttresses span at least 5 meters. The stem is still well over 1 meter thick. Next to it, the brotinut tree looks tiny. Also, the Dukulangsat trees look quite small. Behind it, more and more and more durian trees. They're even dwarfing the giant bamboo, which is at least 12 to 14 meters tall here. If you wonder what those durian huts are for, well, people sit here and wait for the durian to drop. When they hear a tut, they run out and collect the durian, even during night, even during rainstorms. Because if it's an ancestral fruit forest that belongs to the whole village, well, first come, first serve. And even if it's your private garden, it's still first come, first serve. If you don't stay here day and night, they collect it. Oh, and if you stay day and night, I've noticed, you also collect the durians in your neighbor's gardens, unless they are there. When I was guarding Akian's durian grove with, well, durians basically the same size, but not that many, I encountered some relatives and neighbors who thought I was not there. Here, by the way, oh yeah, those seem to be the broti nuts. So somebody cleaned a couple and ate them there, but usually they roast and salt them first. Here an Amorphophallus. This reishi herb has the biggest flowers in the world, not this species. This one has smaller ones, but other species of the same genus have the biggest flowers in the world actually. Each year a couple botanic gardens in the world make big news for basically their one Amorphophallus plant flowering. Here's some pepper growing up this tree. I don't know what it is, but yeah, they still grow pepper here, but it used to be a much bigger thing decades ago. Or there I see some gourd. I'm not gonna go there, maybe on the way back. This ancient durian stem overgrown with some pepper and other vines and epiphytes. Beautiful, and being dwarfed next to it. This thing is more than 20 times higher than me. It's even dwarfing the stunt. Well, of course it's dwarfing the stunt monkey fingers bananas. It would be dwarfing it even if it was a really huge monkey fingers banana. Oh, so nice to be here, folks. The only thing disturbing me are the mosquitoes. Look at this giant durian tree with its 3 stems. They left the 3 stems because why not? 3 stems produce more durian than 1. It's not so easy to catch it on video, but at the base it's well over 3 meters thick. The thickest stem is probably 1 meter 30, 1 meter 40 thick, but at the base, yeah, definitely well over 3 meters thick. Beautiful butterfly, okay, couldn't catch it properly. Tropical rainforest is not as full of life as many subtropical habitats, so it's nice to have animals from time to time. This next durian hut almost looks like it was built by the public for the public, or maybe it was just somebody who was really good at building durian huts. Yeah, just a couple weeks ago this area would have been teeming with people waiting for the durian. Here somebody cleaned his broti harvest right under this old broti tree. All those broti and cocoa and duku langsat, yeah, they are nice side crops, I would say, but what people want is the durian. You can sometimes sell a durian if it's out of season in Indonesia and in Malaysia for the same price a worker would receive for a whole day. And even if they are in season, well, then you can harvest 100. It will still get a lot more than for any other job. Yeah, they sure like their broti here. Lots of broti nuts trees. Don't know what all of those things are. Yeah, I can already recognize the monkey finger bananas. Oh, look what happened to this durian tree. Struck by lightning. Look at that, folks. An ancient durian tree was struck by lightning. Now I will stand in the burnt out stump and show you how gigantic those things really are, because I don't think that my Small cell phone camera can usually capture that. Look at that. I'm stepping inside. Yeah, I'm stepping inside it. Well, I'm standing inside the burnt out stem, and I have lots of space around me. You could easily fit 15 to 20 of the little people here in the area inside this stem. Yeah, some of them would get quite dirty because they would have to squeeze them, but imagine, folks, fitting 15 to 20 people inside a burnt out tree trunk. Wow. Here a piece of the tree standing almost 10 meters tall. If any of those two big ones, the one is maybe 6 meters, the other one 9, if any of those falls on top of me, you don't even need to bury me, folks. I'm dead and buried already. Oof, very muddy. Oh my God. I'm bringing half the tree with me. Woof. Now, this must have been one of the really big ones, folks. Oh, what's up with my knee? Oh, what's up with my knee? I think I ate the wrong stuff. My knee is hurting. Well, the tree trunk split in half. Don't know if you can see it. Each of the halves almost a meter thick. Here a big slot in between. I can continue walking on it. Look at that. I am already about 10 meters, what used to be 10 meters over ground. And look at the size of this thing. Still well over a meter thick. In front of us a lot of monkey fingers bananas. Oh, some are even ripe. I think I was talking too clearly during the last couple snippets. I'm gonna stuff my mouth again with monkey finger bananas and suck on them. Okay, I'm not gonna go there, but I want to show you the size of those wild bananas. Here, they grow a little bit closer together, so the pseudostems are well over 5 meters tall. With the leaves, they are well over 7 meters, so very impressive for a wild banana, folks. You see this one in the middle here? It's almost ripe. I could get the bananas, but I think I will get some after the video from the pseudostem I already brought down. Just imagine what excitement there was here a couple weeks ago. Hundreds of durian trees dropping their fruits from 30-40 meters. Maybe over a dozen people lurking around waiting for the durian to fall. I hope they didn't fight over it. I hope everything was resolved peacefully. Usually those are peaceful people, so yeah, some would take their neighbor's durian if he's not there. But if he is there, usually everything will be resolved peacefully. Here I'm close to those huge monkey fingers. They are so much taller than me. I haven't seen anything particularly new except this burnt out durian tree. This was worth all the walk. I'm wondering if I can find anything else as spectacular, or if I should go back. Little creek here. Does it even have water? No, it's dried out. I bet a couple days ago it did have water, but I cannot see any traces of recent water here. I couldn't get at least one cocoa fruit. The locals don't usually eat them. They know they're edible, but they usually don't eat them, but I like them. Well, at least when I come back, I can munch on the monkey fingers. What have we got here? Couple young durian trees planted. Yeah, folks, I think this is gonna continue for quite some time. I'm turning back, but of course if I find something good on the way back, I will continue filming. Decided to take a different path and ended up at the body of water. I think it's one of the rivers around here. In the rivers and also in the hills there are gold prospectors everywhere. So you see sieves, engines and pans everywhere. Well, everywhere it's flat enough. I mean, in this mud you are not going to find gold, but at the confluence of the two major rivers here, they actually had some pumps and sieves and big structures, because there you had more sand and gravel. In this mud, the gold you'll find is microscopical. You could find crocodiles that far down. I wonder how common they are in West Kalimantan. Haven't talked to the people around here. I know they occur up to 700 kilometers up the big rivers. They're called saltwater crocodiles. Most dangerous in the estuaries and coastal areas, but if they occur up to 700 kilometers upriver, here we are less than 100 kilometers upriver, there could still be crocodiles here. Well, folks, whatever this is, it's not a monkey finger. Look at the fruits, completely different shape, completely different spacing. Look at the bud. The male bud with all the male flowers. The yellow stuff are the male flowers. The red stuff are the bracts. Last time I saw something like that, I thought it's a hybrid, but now I think it's some wild species. Because I'm seeing here the same thing quite far away, which looks pretty much the same. Well, I mean, basically with bananas around here, it's the same thing as with apples or plums in Central Europe, or with figs in the Mediterranean. You have the wild ones and the feral ones, and a lot of hybrids with all types of cultivars. Same thing is here with the bananas. It's very exciting because in the West you don't have all those seedy bananas, so you have no hybrids. Look at that. How many people can you hide between the buttresses of this durian tree? The stem is not even too thick, maybe 60-65 centimeters. But among those buttresses you could hide like 10-12 children, or about 7 or 8 of the local adults. It's so beautiful. I feel really privileged and honored to be able to be in this ancient grove. And I think that this ancient grove also provides food for hundreds of people and good income for dozens or hundreds of people. I'm really pleased. Haven't been to this part of the area yet. Let's go there. People say that the night comes very suddenly in the tropics, but I feel like it's a very extended period where the light gets weaker and weaker, lasting for hours, waiting for it to get dark, but nope. It still stays light, and if I manage to spot the sun between the clouds, it's usually still quite high, but you can totally see that the light is already slightly diminishing. Here a really nice hut with walls and everything, but quite old already. Oh, look at that. Could this be pisang tandok? This one here? Nah, should probably be the same as this one. Also some cultivated bananas, pretty sure. They look very different when they're young, very angular, and then they kind of inflate. I guess those are from the same plant. This whole cluster here is from the same plant. Also nice to see that they are still planting young durian trees here, thinking of future generations. Oh, what are those bananas back there, folks? Wait. This looks like another hybrid. This doesn't look cultivated. This looks more wild. I have to get there through all this mud. Here somebody has made planks out of a big fallen tree. Can be everything. Most probably a durian tree. Durian is very good timber, and actually the non-edible durians, they are being slaughtered like crazy. And people, they don't even need a sawmill. They made planks and rafters and everything out of the trees just here in the forest. This is the banana, folks. It looks like wild stuff. It looks like wild stuff. Wow. By the way, the mud was dry in this place. Ooh. It looks wild. Let's see. Couple fallen bananas here. Have they got seeds? Yes or no? Oops, no seeds. Mmm. Tasty. Okay. Good that I tried those on the ground. I would have pulled down this whole thing here and maybe somebody would have cursed me for destroying his bananas. But here it's really difficult to see what is cultivated and what is not. This is definitely a monkey fingers banana. This is definitely a monkey fingers banana. This, the big one in the background, is definitely a monkey fingers banana. This I'm not sure. And this is quite tasty despite me not being able to place what it is. And this over there, still no idea. Also look at the sheets. Everything is very dark, very tall. I'm gonna make another video about this and just ask if this could be another hybrid.